Hello ladies and gents, welcome to a new night point of view review. In front of us is the new Peugeot 308. This is the new third generation facelift. Now we have the GT pack top spec and we have the hybrid powertrain. To be specific, it's the mild hybrid. Now if I unlock the car, you can see beautiful new headlights and new daytime running lights connected in the middle with the new illuminated badge. Now inside is a 1.2 liter PureTech, 136 horsepower, and next to it is the electric motor with 28 horsepower. Combined system horsepower is 145 horsepower, linked to 6-speed automatic e-DCS. Now we're sitting on 18-inch alloys, comfortable suspension, but you can feel it's an 18-inch. Now new facelift brings the new design on the front end. The rear taillights have been slightly redesigned. They're transparent, looking great. The new 308, I think the facelift really made the design even better. When you expected they've reached their max, they've just surprised you in a good way. Now I'm gonna jump in. I've lowered the steering wheel so you can see the digital cockpit the way you should when you adjust. So it is a bit low for my knees, but this is just for this point of view drive. Otherwise, when I'm driving off the camera, it's obviously higher. But even if it gets higher, I can still see the digital cockpit. It's not personally obstructive in any way, but I do agree, they could have just made it normal height and you can see through the steering wheel, but it is what it is. Let's start the car. Now inside is a 0.87 kWh battery. It's enough for me. On a standard my consumption test, I did 35% EV drive. Not a lot. It's a mild hybrid, but still saves you fuel. So let me just run you through that. I'm going to come closer here, press the trip computer. Now the car has been idling a little bit, but you can see I did 54 kilometers and my fuel consumption was 4 liters. So like 3.9 or 4.1. But rounded up, 4 liters of gentle driving between 60 and 80 kilometers per hour at late night. So open road simulation, driving in normal driving mode. During the day, on my way to the point of view day location, I've reset it on the highway. I got around 5 liters. On the way back, where I floored it a little bit, I got 6. Still for petrol, it's pretty decent. I'm gonna play some music here, so let me see if we can add some music. So ads, but this is the bass sound system. Let me just see if there's anything non-domestic. No, after midnight it's really hard to get something. I guess you'll have to listen to Croatian music, last station. Nope. Okay. Anyways, the speakers are good. These are not the upgraded Focal. I believe Peugeot is now using those, but pretty decent sound system for a bass sound system. Now I'm going to just turn on here the standard navigation, and let me show you the reverse cameras. The mirrors dip down, and Peugeot has finally added sharp resolution cameras. They're really decent. If I try to reverse just a little bit, you can see it switches the camera angle. And also if I move the steering wheel, it also moves the camera, which is pretty amazing. This is the front camera and we're heading out. So also the turn angle is amazing. Now let me just wipe out this rain. There's like a light rain. Okay, it's definitely not practical driving this way with the steering wheel so close, but I'll manage for this drive, so please thumbs up for my effort trying to give you the best view. Let me just hit the climate a little bit lower. So yeah, and auto, please. Okay, that should be fine. Now you can swipe here, you can have full navigation. I'm gonna put it full or just half. Okay, new 308. First, I already mentioned the design, but one more time, this new facelift looks amazing. I'm really pleased with the new front design, and they've kept the rest, which was pretty great looking. Now they've also, added some technology like the new ADAS feature. I'm not happy about that. This new eye monitor system is annoying, same as the speed change, speed limit change, or overspeed warning, and blah blah blah. Now in Peugeot, there's no easy way to switch it off. I will show you this drive as well, how to switch it off once it starts beeping. Now, one thing, before I forget, I think they've actually might have saw one of my reviews and my complaints about this plastic being too big. And I think they've reduced it a little bit towards the end where the mirror is connected, so I can better see the traffic lights. So thumbs up for that. Now that's the sound. The new infotainment is also faster, smoother. You have games. I think they made that for the electric cars when you're charging, but still, if you're waiting for someone, you can kill some time. It's fun for kids as well. And the infotainment is finally fast. They've upgraded the camera resolution for the parking cameras, which is also finally right on spot. Before they had everything was great besides the camera resolution. So they finally made the car perfect. Now while I'm stationary, quickly, confusing, too many stuff on the screen. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. No, app menu, where are you? Application drawer. Oh, really surprised that didn't came on yet. Excessive speed warning off. Wow, the light really isn't coming on. Driver attention alert off. Confirm. Okay, that's great. We have a green light. Let's go. Yeah, it just easily speeds up. So I'm just gonna come to that in a moment. Let me just use these shortcuts. They're there for that reason. Okay, 145 system horsepower is enough for your daily driving. If you're still looking at a petrol, a mild hybrid. Now, the small battery and the electric motor help you to reduce your fuel consumption. They help you in speeding up. When you're coasting, you let go, like now. When you see the speed going green, that means it's driving electric. But sometimes, it's just coasting. But when you see the RPMs go completely to zero, then like right now, it's driving electric. And if I'm just cruising now, you can see it's using the juice from the battery. So now I'm just driving electric, which is pretty nice. And then occasionally, just petrol kicks in. The transitions are, I would say, fine. Maybe not always super smooth, but for the most part, fine. The automatic, same. I used to be really, tune into automatic transmissions in the sense of figuring how each one works. But now, since I'm driving so many electric cars or full hybrids, I'm just really not noticing that anymore, to be honest. There's nothing smoother than driving an EV. This is like barely powered by EV technology, although it does have an electric motor. But this is for those of you who are just like not ready to fully commit to driving a plug-in hybrid or an electric vehicle, or to be specific, battery electric vehicle only. But I think you will not be disappointed by this mild hybrid. It's a nice car, drives nicely. Surprisingly, Peugeot still offers diesel. Doesn't have too much power, but they do offer diesel for the 308, but it's not so much popular choice anymore. But it still is the most efficient. But having that in mind, this petrol is also not bad. If you're not heavy foot driver, this can be also a efficient car. Again, 4 to 5 liters, 6 stops. That's like a diesel car. So with this new mild hybrid, this is really efficient and could be a nice alternative. Now I'm trying to think of things that I might have missed. Now this review is sort of like review of this new powertrain and just of the facelift. So everything I've said in the pre-facelift model that I've tested is still standing. The overview in the car is great. Parking is not a problem for me, at least personally. Have all these cameras now, high resolution that I already mentioned. And the car is great looking. The interior is nice and posh. It's well equipped. Okay. The price is going always up. It's inflation. This specific top spec with this powertrain is, GT pack, Alcantara interior. It doesn't have a wireless charger. I think you can spec some options still, but it's 36,000 euros. Now that's pretty expensive, if we can be honest. But it starts at 30,000 euros, so if you're modest, you can go for a style trim or some other trims that are more affordable. Now, I haven't reset my fuel consumption, but we're doing good, 4.9. Total here in 5,000 kilometers plus is 7.4 liters. So I think that's like the max you can get on the highway in combined. It's just pretty good. It's solid. Now, suspension is comfortable. You can feel it's an 18-inch, but very comfortable and good suspension. There's not a lot of noise coming into the cabin, which is great. The soundproof in the cabin is okay. You're gonna hear it now on the highway. It could be better always, but ain't that bad. This car has winter tires fitted, so maybe sometimes they're a bit noisy. There's also a Hey Peugeot. Okay, I actually think I disabled that. There's the voice assistant, and that's one of the new AI features. So you can change climate without tapping on the touch screen, and there's probably a few shortcuts that you can use, which is nice. But altogether, people mostly forget to use that if they're not English spoken nation, because I have all of those in my Tesla, and I've literally always tap the screen to change the climate. I never literally remember to press the voice command. But that's habits. old habits die hard. That's the same we have in Croatia. Now, we're coming to the highway here. I'm going to speed up here because we really haven't had a chance to get a little bit faster in the bend and see how the car acts. I think it was like mostly stable. It's not too tall. Okay, a little leaning, but stable enough. Flooring it here all the way. Still a normal driving mode. Okay, it picks up speed easy, as you can see, so that was a short demo. Now the auto long beam is on, and does it have matrix? I'm not sure. This is the full beam, so I've engaged it manually. Now I'm gonna quickly just switch to, oh wait, I haven't switched to another driving mode, but I have switched to electric for a brief moment. Okay, this is around 100 here, just to show you that. Smooth asphalt, rough, so a little bit of noise from the tires. I'm gonna switch it now to sport mode just to briefly and floor it from 100 all the way. It's a little bit faster. Okay, 150, dropping my speed, back to normal driving mode, and this is 130. So, good soundproof in the interior, not too loud. It's pretty good. Now I'm gonna engage the assistant so I can switch distance, so I can have max or the minimum. If I change the view here as well, I can actually, I'm gonna lower my speed a little bit. So if I change the view here, okay, my hands are on the wheel. You can see the map. You can see the mix, so you can customize all of these in the settings. You can see here the fuel consumption. We're getting close to, oh, this is instant. So we're having here 5.2, which is pretty solid. 5.3 now. And we can change here so you can see the lane. Now the car will keep you in the lane. If I pull it to the right side, it's gonna just pull me back into the center, and it's not doing the ping pong thing. So it's active lane keeping, and this is the menu where we're started, so you can see the RPMs. Now you just need to make sure you're, touching this steering wheel, and it will keep you in the lane. I'm gonna blast a long beam here so you can see the performance is pretty good. I was convinced that this had a matrix option, but now I'm second doubting that. I'm not really sure if it was a more expensive model. Petrol is not too loud even when you floor it, and it's pretty nice altogether. Now one of the cool things, when you press the brakes, you can see the avatar also, engages the brakes. Now, one of the good things about this mild hybrid, since you have the battery, I'm now not using the brakes. I'm just letting the car recuperate. Recuperation is not too aggressive. It's just enough to charge the battery. At the lower the speed, the bigger recuperation gets. But it's an efficient way to recharge the battery, which is being charged by braking, recuperating, or by petrol. And the more juice you have in the battery, it helps the car speed up faster, or the more you can coast or cruise at certain speeds. So now I'm just gently holding the accelerator, and the car is now using the petrol, but if I let go, it might switch to electric. It is currently electric, and now if I just keep it this way, it's 0 RPM. You can see that on the right side, it's just driving electric, which is perfect because if you're driving like 50, 60 in a low traffic high traffic, or at low speed moving back and forward, and it's just using the battery, so then you're saving fuel. That's where the most fuel is being burned. Start, go, start, go. So this is pretty efficient. Currently I'm just driving EV. Okay, one thing that this car doesn't have, and I wish it did, is the auto hold. It's a must feature on the automatic, if you ask me. At the end, I think you're gonna like this mild hybrid, thanks to the electric motor, because it just runs smoother. I know most of you will be like, oh, it's a 3-cylinder, but it's that much better as a mild hybrid. Okay, we do have batteries, so it's not empty. We're gonna do 0 to 100 launch. It is 9 seconds officially. So I will kick it to sport mode to have the max power. Now it's going to ruin the fuel consumption, but I'm just going to check it out. So it is currently 5.2, so not really bad. As I've mentioned, that's what I got during the day here. Okay, full stop, hold the brake, floor the accelerator, and release the brake. Brake check. Okay, so the brakes are not too aggressive. They're still, good, decent brakes. And it's a nice performance. It's nothing too fast considering the power, but decent. So we're about to end the video. Again, you can really coast nicely with this one and save on fuel. But if you kick it to sport, it's gonna by default give it a higher RPMs and give you more power. So it's not a bad idea to, drive the car in the sport mode occasionally as well. I haven't tested the eco mode. I don't think there's a point of really that. If you're maybe really low on fuel and you don't think you're gonna make it, then you can kick it to eco. Coming to a garage here, I think this is a really nice new 308. The mild hybrid is pretty solid. Now, I'm gonna keep the window down so you can maybe hear the petrol. It's pretty nice and not too loud from the inside, but this is from the this is EV now. So it has this, almost EV sound as well, but it has the pedestrian warning. But you can hear the petrol. It's not too loud, but also not too quiet, I guess. Now, the fuel consumption is 5.3 liters, and so with the highway run, and a little 0 to 100, it's not that bad, as you can see. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap it here, and let me just check the parking here. I can go a little bit forward. It's fine. Park, and I'm gonna wrap it up here. So thank you for watching. Once again, a beautiful new 308 facelift. Whoa, it's hard to get out when I lower that steering wheel. You can see the beautiful back taillights. You can see the beautiful Peugeot puddle light and the beautiful front new end. Tell me what you think about this illuminated badge. Is it too much? See you in the next one. Stay safe, and until then, bye. Stop recording.